Hey there everyone, thought I'd come in with another update. Happy late Thanksgiving. I know this video is going to get uploaded late. I spent time with the family, so now that family has gone home, I get to get back to work on our projects here. So things are coming together. Let's turn it around like always. Alright, so I had to purchase a couple of couplers. This is a 2.5 to a 2 1/4 so I can fit this piece. This is a 2 1/4 inch pipe. This is a 2.5 inch. Then down here, I had to purchase a 30 degree 30 degree coupler, 30 degrees. And now the last piece is right here. And I did some measurements, and this is roughly 30 degrees right here. And I also have to go from 2 1/4 to 2.5. So I want to hope that I can get a 2.5 to a 2 1/4 30 degree coupler. And then that will pretty much finalize the routing of all the piping. Alright, another thing. So we talked about we are going to be going right through here, real close. So over here, I built myself a temporary jig to where this is the bumperette that we're going to modify. And what I did is I very crudely built a jig real quick to get it solidly mounted, where the spacing and orientation of everything that bolts up is locked in. So now, yeah, I think we're gonna cut, and cut. And I'm thinking about using this piece right here, because this piece, this piece of box, I'm gonna pick up this 2.5 inch. This 2.5 inch goes in here, but we're not using 2.5. We're using 2 1/4. So if I know that'll fit, we're going to be good. So basically, going to make sure I put the bead facing outward. So I'm probably going to cut, like I said, all this going to get cut out. I'm going to keep these ears. I'm going to reuse these ears. I'm going to replace this whole center section with this, but I'm also going to cut the opening on one side, so it's going to be a U. It's going to be a U, okay? Maybe. I don't know. If I go square, that's going to make it just that much more of a challenge. I don't know. I'm also going to see how it's long. So this is definitely a lot of it's going to get cut off. And just some other pieces of material I pulled out. I don't know. Yeah, that's where we're at. So when I weld this in and I pulled everything back into position, all the orientation location of what mounts to where is still in the exact same location in space. I don't know if that makes sense. Also, I was learning how to TIG weld aluminum. This is my practice. So over here, I was just practicing not using filler rod to get a pull going and then get out of it. So this is all my practice of just going in, getting a pull going, and then getting out. Then over here, same thing. This is all just going in, getting a pull, coming out. And you can see where some places had, that crap. Then over here was practicing no filler, running beads. No filler, no filler, no filler, no filler, no filler. This is all no filler where my thumb is on this side. This side is doing filler. Okay, so this is where I was adding filler and controlling the bead. So, yeah, focus. Not horrible, but then I ran into the problem. I was trying to join another piece of aluminum to this piece, and it just was not happening. I think I need to practice other techniques. So since that, my technique of welding aluminum is just not there yet. I need some blanks. I probably need to practice doing lap welds, then doing butt welds or lap joints. Once I get lap joints down, then I do T-joints, and once lap joints, T-joints, then I think I can go to butt joint, because that's what I was trying to do. Is I was trying to do a butt joint, and it was like no bueno. Also, so I had to cut. So I had to chop this down. I had to chop this down right here and this down right here. Chop it. So I cleaned them up, and I have what's called a beating tool. I have a beating tool coming. A beating tool is a mechanical device that you slip the pipe into the tool, you manually rotate it, and you get what's called this nice bead. This bead, okay? So all that's going to do is just help hold things together. I'm not running more than 15 pounds of boost. If I was running above 15 pounds of boost, yes, I would be doing as little couplers as possible and doing as much main tubing. So little couplers, but that's welding aluminum. So we're back to that challenge. So I just, I work with what I can get. So that's why I got a bead roller coming, or a beading tool. I'm gonna need it. That's it. All right. So have a great weekend. Bye.